Hello, guys. I read the book Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close by Jonathan Safran Foer. Jonathan Safran Foer is a 20-year-old writer. He lives in Brooklyn, New York. This book came out in 2005 and it was his second book. The first one was Everything's Illuminated. Now I'm going to summarize the story. It's about a 9-year-old boy, Oscar. He lost his father in 9/11 attacks. A year later, he broke a vase from his father. He finds an envelope with a key and a name. The name was Black. He goes on a quest to find the fitting lock. So he hopes that he could find his missing father. During his quest, he meets a lot of people who are also dealing with grief like he does. That's also the main theme of the book, grief. So, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the book itself. The book has 3 different narrators. Oscar's grandfather, Oscar's grandmother, and Oscar himself. They all write in different styles. The grandfather has long sentences and no spaces. Oscar himself, he writes like a 9-year-old boy, because he is a 9-year-old boy. And grandmother has short sentences and more space than the grandfather. That made it a little bit difficult to read in the beginning. Now I'm going to give you my personal opinion. In the beginning, like I already said, it was difficult to read. But once all the pieces began to fall together, it was really nice to read it. And you could understand the whole story. And that was a great plus point for me. Another great thing about the book were the pictures, like this. They were all related to the story and they made you understand the story better. So now I'm going to read my favorite part for you. Why I'm Not Where You Are, 21st May 1963. To my unborn child, I haven't always been silent. I used to talk and talk and talk and talk. I couldn't keep my mouth shut. The silence overtook me like cancer. It was the one of my first meals in America. I tried to tell the waiter, the way you just handed me that knife, that reminds me of... But I couldn't finish a sentence. Her name wouldn't come. I tried again. It wouldn't come. She was locked inside me. How strange, I thought. How frustrating, how pathetic, how sad. I took a pen from my pocket and wrote Anna on my napkin. It happened again 2 days later, and then again the following day. She was the only thing I wanted to talk about. It kept happening. When I didn't have a pen, I'd write Anna in the air, backward and right to the left, so that the person I was speaking with could see, and when I was on the phone, I'd dial the numbers 2662. So, to finish my book review, I'm going to end with a nice aphorism from Jonathan Safran Foer himself. I regret that it takes a life to learn how to live. So, this was my book review. I hope you liked it. I would really recommend this book. And I'll see you again on my next book review. Bye!